Reason number one, the name, Macho Man Randy Savage. It tells you everything you need to know. Macho Man immediately tells you you're dealing with an effortlessly masculine man. Then you hear the last name Savage, which is self-explanatory. Savage means he's unpredictable, he's wild, he's reckless, all the qualities that make a wrestler actually interesting instead of generic, boring ass jobber. But the badassery does not stop there. It keeps going into reason number two, the elbow drop.
Member of Team Savage, he does it again with all of his weight.
I don't care what anyone says, Randy Savage didn't just use the elbow drop as his finishing move. It is his move. There are a lot of wrestlers who use top rope elbow drops today, but nobody makes it look as devastating to an opponent like the Macho Man. In 1999, Savage hit an elbow drop on referee Charles Robinson during a tag team match, and it resulted in Robinson getting a cracked sternum and a collapsed lung. Think about that. A referee lying perfectly still, and Savage hits the move the exact same way he always does. And next thing you know, a real injury happens. Not because Savage botched the move, but because it was just that devastating. The elevation, the speed at which he comes down at an opponent, the size and sheer force of Savage dropping the elbow. No one today does it like the Macho Man. The only wrestler to ever do it like Savage was Test. Rest in peace. Reason number three.
Hey, Freak Show! You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of playtime!
Macho Man's short but memorable feature role in Spider-Man 2002 might just be the greatest performance a wrestler has had in a movie ever. In my opinion, this 3-minute performance tops anything that Batista did as Drax in Marvel movies, what John Cena did playing Peacemaker, as well as The Rock's performance as Black Adam. Oh, but Black Adam would smash Bonesaw in 3 seconds. I don't care. This isn't about how strong the character is. This is about the performance itself. The voice, the intensity, the delivery. He was basically playing Macho Man Randy Savage. It's absolutely incredible. Any Macho Man fan will see the Macho Man isms in the performance. The spin while the crowd is going crazy. Like, come on, bro. It's basically Randy Savage in the movie, except his name is Bonesaw, which is also a badass name for a wrestler. Another thing I want to mention is that while Spider-Man was walking down the ramp to the ring, Bonesaw had 4 very attractive women, in my opinion, berating Spider-Man. This might not seem like a big deal now, but I will elaborate on this later. Reason number 4, his physique. Randy Savage stood about 6'2" and 237 pounds during his WWF run. A physique like this is the standard for what a pro wrestler should look like. I found a photo of Savage doing a double bicep pose next to Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is farther from the camera, but here's the thing. Savage looks comparable to Hulk Hogan, rest in peace. The 24-inch pythons, brother, that's insane. This body made everything he did look more believable. You looked at him and thought, yeah, if this man dropped the elbow from the top rope onto me, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. Reason number 5, the voice. His voice isn't just unique. It was practically a cartoon character brought to life. Raspy, rough, deep. It was unmistakably the voice of a man. A macho man, if you will. His voice added so much to his presentation because it was impossible to ignore. Some wrestlers need catchphrases to get over. Savage's voice was the catchphrase. It made him sound larger than life, dangerous, and at times funny but intense all at once. But he didn't just put this voice on. He sounded like this all the time. Easily one of the most iconic voices of all time. Speaking of iconic, one, if not the most iconic thing Macho Man ever said was reason number 6.
Ooh, yeah!
We heard ya!
Probably the most iconic Macho Man quote of all time. It's not just a catchphrase, though. It was something you knew was coming, but you never knew when. He could start a promo with it, be in the middle of a promo, or just drop it at the very end. But when he says it, the whole crowd pops for it. These two words have been immortalized forever, and that is quite simply GOATED. Reason number 7, his WCW
What up, Mach?
theme. Listen, Savage's WWF theme is iconic, but his WCW What Up Mach theme, it doesn't even compare. This is the definitive entrance music for the Macho Man. It's just so badass. I had to put it in my gym playlist. It's savage, pun intended. Quite frankly, it fits Macho Man better than his WWF theme ever did. Reason number 8, he ran for president. People forget about this storyline, but I personally think it's one of the most entertaining things Macho Man ever did. During his feud with Dennis Rodman in 1999, Savage in storyline declared that he was a candidate for the United States presidency in the year 2000. As far as I know, no other wrestler has ever run for president as part of a storyline. Leave it to Macho Man to be the first. To be fair, it didn't lead to much. In storyline, Savage had to put his run for the United States presidency on hold because Dennis Rodman and Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan were a pain in his ass. Even if it didn't lead to much, I can only imagine what fans at the time thought about Macho Man running for president. Reason number 9, he had hot women around him throughout his career. Presentation is everything in professional wrestling. Savage had one of the best presentations in the business. Miss Elizabeth, rest in peace, is one of the most iconic women ever associated with him. Savage would actually marry Miss Elizabeth in real life as well. She wasn't the only woman to be associated with the Macho Man. During his run in WCW, Savage eventually split from Miss Elizabeth on screen and in real life and surrounded himself with Medusa, Mona, aka Miss Madness 1999, aka Molly Holly, and Gorgeous George, who he would actually marry in real life. I have never seen a wrestler paired with so many women during his career, and quite frankly, this goes to show just how much of an alpha male Randy Savage really is. Reason number 10, Be a Man, the Hulk Hogan diss track. People will die on this hill. Macho Man Randy Savage released one of the greatest diss tracks in rap history, deadass. His album, Be a Man, included the title track aimed directly at Hulk Hogan, and it rules. Savage didn't phone it in either. He rapped like he was cutting the promo of a lifetime. This wasn't celebrities trying to cash in on a trend. This was Savage legitimately calling out Hulk Hogan on a rap song that he was instrumental in creating. He has writing credits on the song. This is up there with diss tracks like Ether by Nas, Meet the Grams by Kendrick Lamar, No Vaseline by Ice Cube. In fact, Genius says the song samples No Vaseline. My favorite part of this song is when Savage says this: "They call you Hollywood, don't make me laugh, 'cause your movies and your acting skills are both trash. Your movie straight to video the box office can't stand, while I got myself a feature role in Spider-Man." In just a few lines, Randy Savage completely buried Hulk Hogan and his Hollywood endeavors. The diss track was just too much for Hulk Hogan to handle, and he never made a response track. 0 points for Hulkamania, 1 point for the Macho Man. To my knowledge, no other wrestler in history that has mattered has dropped a full-blown diss track aimed at another wrestler. And if that doesn't make Macho Man Randy Savage goated, I don't know what does. Rest in peace, Macho Man Randy Savage.